Greetings and salutations. We're a cock attack, but sometimes you just have to dive in first. And first, start with an announcement. Man, my hair's messed up. No, that's not the announcement. The announcement is all the people that live in the 956 area or a little bit further. También 4th of July celebration. Well, it's not going to be 4th of July, but it's going to be July the 1st. We're going to have this Texas Pachanga, Texas Legends, and Lauren. They'll be performing in San Juan at some park. Look it up. It's July the 1st. I think concert starts, I'm giving this information, I'm not 100% sure, it starts at 6. I know the whole thing starts maybe about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, starting off to the, moving on to the shout outs. First shout out to, well, a happy belated Father's Day to everybody. I know we celebrated Father's Day last Sunday. And one shout out to Mr. Stan Rodriguez, Jackie's dad. Actually, we went to get a massage. And after that, where did we go eat?
Longhorns?
Longhorns. Yeah, so we kind of took him out to eat. Se compró un steak. And it's funny because he thought that the steak was going to be real big. No, me estaba bien chiquitito el steak, un 6-ouncer. I'm like, but it was good. And then...
also, shout out to my dad for an upcoming birthday on the 27th, which is what? Monday. So, shout out to him. He's getting old.
Yeah, and remember, guys, when we look that way, that means there's a calendar on top of the wall. So, on top of the wall or on the wall?
On the wall.
On the wall, sorry, not on top of the wall. And una gracias to Mr. Danny and DJ Garza for inviting us to a barbecue. And yes, también for Meli. Thanks for inviting us. They went to invite us for some barbecue. And yes, to my granddaughters, Aria and Lele. And los final shout outs to Mr. Chris Rodriguez and Orly Garcia. Shout out to them.
Shout out to KaiandKeanuCo.net. Don't forget, if you guys have any toddler boys, go ahead and check out the website and see what they got. They got some cute little outfits for the boys. Just check them out. Kai and Keanu Co. I'll put it down or up
here somewhere. You know what? The last time you did not put it. Yo te dije que lo ponieras aquí, right here. And can it just go back like this and then that way?
No.
No?
Ya fue mucho.
And bueno, moving on. First topic of the day. Me estaba acordando que 4th of July. I used to go to. They used to have a cook-offs in McAllen. Pobre vato. Cook-offs in McAllen. Did you ever go to one?
No.
And when I used to go see, I used to go by myself, to be honest with you. And one time, real quick, me quedé hasta to the end. I stayed at the end of the 4th of July. It was like a cook-off. So I was almost at the last person leaving. So that day, I went with a friend of mine. I don't want to say his name. Joy Aguilera. Me dejó el guy. He left.
I thought you said you went by yourself.
Well, I went with him, pero me quedé solo. Like, okay. I was like literally by myself. So so I had to come walking. So I came walking from 23rd Street all the way to Far. So before that, pues me quedé afuera just to, you know what I mean? Me quedé afuera. I was like, I'm gonna get my energy and then I'm gonna leave. But before that, I got beat up by some girls. I was minding my own affairs, getting ready to walk. Pues they went around me and made unas patadas and they pulled my hair and don't ever be here in this neighborhood. I was like, what?
How many girls?
It was about 10 girls. So I was like, whenever they were doing that to me, like pataleándome, and they would grab my hair and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I can take all the girls. So what I was gonna do, like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna punch one girl, and then I'll outrun them, cause that's what I was thinking. So when I was gonna do that, I looked back, pues no estaba otro group of men or guys behind them. Dije, no, sabes que ya está perdida esta fight, bro. So I just took it. Okay, whatever, man. I'm a loser, so whatever.
You think you were gang initiated?
Maybe for the girl side. Pero bueno, moving on. Let's go to a lighter subject. Jackie, you have any stories for us? Moving that I already got beat up at 4th of July.
Well, I don't know if it's a lighter subject, but this morning actually I went downstairs and we have the cats when like we usually have them under the
What do you mean? You have a 2-story house or what?
Yes.
Okay.
If you say downstairs, obviously you
I don't know. Maybe a basement.
Anyways,
Okay.
so we keep the cats under the stairs, and I went in there to give the cat food and water or whatever, and I saw a tail and like a part of a body just there on the floor. Like the cat had just had kittens like a couple days ago, and she ate one, I guess. I didn't even go and investigate because she had them thrown like in the back of the little storage thing that we have in there. But it was just the tail and like the butt. It was like all bloody and.
Yeah, but was it like shoot or what was it?
Well,
like?
I didn't look at it like closely, but you can just see like the butt and then the little tail, and like this part was like all red and bloody. Like there was no fur. Like it was just like skin, like meat.
Hey, can you put a picture over here of the thing acá arriba? No.
I don't know if the people want
to see that. Okay, no,
but-
forget it. We already have a visual.
But yeah, that was disgusting. I didn't even want to touch it. I just gave the cat food and I just closed it back up. Somebody else can deal with that shit.
Man, that's what happens when you get cats. Anything else that you want to share with us, Jackie?
About what?
I know your parents went to Disneyland and they went to New York City.
Yes.
Any stories?
Did we talk about that in the last video?
I don't think we did we?
We said they went on vacation, no?
On vacation. Ah, you're right. Vacation for how many days? Like for a couple of weeks,
10
no?
10 days.
10 days.
So they went on vacation. They ended up getting COVID. And my mom has been quarantined in her room since then, which has already been about over a week.
Wait, but I overheard, I don't know if it's going to be controversial. Supposedly you're saying que, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but you said she was getting medication for that.
She said the doctor prescribed her medication for COVID. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was called. I don't know what kind of medication. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't ask questions.
Well, let's move on. So we're going to have a little segment here. I think we were going to talk about that. We're going to do a segment of school memories. So do you have any school memories? I think everybody has school memories. School stuff that happens when the girl breaks up and then you find her cheating with another girl or with another guy. So all that fun stuff. And yo me acuerdo a quick story. I'm gonna put a friend of mine, Mr. Ram Garcia. I remember I had a mask, an ape mask, and I told him, "Sabes qué, dude? We were in high school. I think we were about 10th grade, 11th grade, 10th, 11th grade." And I told him, "Look, I'll bet you whatever amount of money if you can get off with the mask, but don't take it off." So he gets off with the mask at school. Dude, you know how they call the security guards, they call the principal, so everybody's around him, and he has his mask, he has the ape mask on, and he doesn't take it off. So he's walking, so they take him, like they escort him to the office. But man, that was so funny because they escort him, and he still has his mask on, and he's walking, and then he's like saying bye to everybody, and it's like, so that was funny. He had to be there. So that's my school story memory. That's one of them, and hopefully I'll get some better ones next time.
You have a lot of school.
So that's one of them.
You're always talking about school and school this, school that.
But think about it. I flunked twice.
Well,
So I had
there
2
for a long time.
extra years of school.
Well, I have an embarrassing school story.
Oh, go for it.
When
Tell us.
I was in 6th grade, I think it was the first day of school. Either
6th
the first
grade?
or the second
How old
day
are
of
you?
school. 6th grade is like what, 11-ish?
Okay.
The first day of school, I had this English teacher, and she was like Vietnamese or something, and she was mean. I think it was like it was either the first week, sometime in the first week of school, because I already knew like she was strict, like she was a mean teacher. So I had to go to the restroom, and I think I asked her like, "Hey, can I go?" And she's like, "No." And then I was like, "Okay, bitch, like what the fuck? I really have to go restroom." And I'm like there like holding it, and she wouldn't let me go, so I peed my pants on the chair.
6th grade.
6th grade. I
Man,
peed my
ya eras
pants.
una adulta ahí, Jackie.
Yeah, and on top of that, I think I was in my days.
It
But
was a bloody massacre.
nobody knew. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't go home and change. I stayed like that.
Te aguantaste.
I stayed like that for the rest of the
Esa es una
I think
mujer.
it was the last class. So I stayed like that till I went home. And I remember I would ride the bus, and one of my friends, I was trying to like be away from everybody, and my friend came like to sit next to me, and she like kind of felt my leg, and she's like, "Why are you wet?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I don't know. I probably spilled something."
Wow, man. Well, that was fun, but yeah, you know what? You went through it, man.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. So, if you guys have any stories that you guys want to put down on the description,
The comments.
on the comments, put one or two si quieren, si no, pues está bien. And bueno, moving on to all our Kaka subscribers, man. You do whatever you guys want to do, and if you guys do whatever you guys want to do, and if you guys get in trouble, you can always blame me. Laters.
Bye.